Okay, welcome back everyone to another episode of Yoda's Hut. I'm Bill. I go by Yodaman on the boards, and once again I'm joined by Derek. Hey Derek, how's it going?
I'm doing pretty
All
good.
right, so this game was just recorded recently at Gamers Armory. I went out there for in the afternoon. I actually couldn't make it to the game night, but Justin, who was regular out there, had some time to meet me, and we were able to finally play some games with ancient rivals that had just come out at this point. So I went and picked some decks that people had suggested on the Yoda's Hut thread or other places, and this deck was actually submitted that I'm playing on the dark side by Inbred Jed from the boards, who actually plays at Gamers Army. I've played him a few tournaments. Good guy, always comes up with some interesting decks, and he loves to try to get Piet to work. So his deck list was a Sith affiliation, 2 Council of the Sith, 2 There Is No Conflict, the new Ancient Rivals Vader, 2 of the Dark Trooper Project, 2 Admiral's Assault, and 2 Enforced Loyalty. And Justin in this game was playing a deck that had Ahsoka in it. He was using I thought he had, actually, I guess he had a Jedi affiliation here now that I'm looking at it. He had Jedi affiliation. He had 2 of Asteroid Sanctuary, 2 Impersonating a Deity, 2 Hero's Journey, 2 May the Force Be With You, 2 A New Beginning, that's the Ahsoka set, and 1 Watchers in the Wasteland. And so he was doing this interesting 7-floor Jedi Smuggler split, but he was running Jedi as we're looking at the screen here. I thought he had used Smugglers. So any first impressions of the decks that looks like we're about to see here?
Well, I think the reason he's running Jedi, if I remember right, I thought Ahsoka's set was Jedi only.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's why. So he had to do it.
So,
So he's being a little
yeah.
risky there with the 7-4 split. It might have been better as a 6-5 or even 6-4.
Yeah, well, the stuff from impersonating a deity isn't crucial to have the smuggler
Right.
resource for, but like I think you said he's got Falcon in there, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Which,
he has Falcon in there. Yeah.
that and the bamboozle and stuff, you need it for those.
Right.
So the only thing he doesn't have that seems to always be in the Jedi slash smuggler decks is Gammer.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he was trying, I guess, wanted to use 3PO and rash action stuff. So looks
Yeah.
like we flipped up our objectives, and I started with Council of the Sith, Admiral's Assault, which did me no good, and Dark Trooper Project. And
Yeah.
I think what I actually had in my opening hand flop was I had both Admiral's Assaults. That's why I had to play one.
Yeah, I have a habit of doing that too.
Yeah. So and I played a Sith Library, a Dark Trooper, and a Lieutenant Mythal. And Justin's flop was Ahsoka's objective, New Beginning, Asteroid Sanctuary, so he's not locked out of Smugglers at least, and then May the Force Be With You, so not a bad start for him.
Yeah. Ahsoka's set is it's basically whenever you play that Ancient Rivals, because that's the only Jedi event right now. But whenever you use that, it fully refreshes her objective.
Right. And
And it's a 2 resource objective, so that gets you some extra resources.
Right. So Justin just played 3PO, Ahsoka's Informant, and a Nudge, so the dial went back down to 0 here. And I think I'm rereading Ahsoka's Informant there,
Mm-hmm.
which I actually don't remember off the top of my head. What is?
It's you can sacrifice the informant to bring a Jedi card out of your discard pile and add it to your edge stack.
Right. Okay.
The catch is you got to do that after you both passed in the edge, but you have not yet revealed the stack, so you do not know exactly how much you need.
Right.
So that's the one downside to it. It's you can't say, oh, I need 3 more pips and I can go get a 3-pip card.
Right.
So you don't necessarily know if you need it when you use it. So you really have to just use it when it's an edge battle that you absolutely need to win.
Yeah. So he didn't really get much power units. So he has tactics, and with that, the Smugglers, 3PO, and Asteroid Sanctuary, that's going to give him a lot of potential card draw if he wins edge battles here. So it looks like he's sending the Informant in after Council, and I wonder if I might block here with Mythal to try to lock down 3PO.
Yeah, with 3PO and Asteroid, every time he wins an edge, he's drawing 2 cards.
Yeah. I let it go.
That can be a problem.
Yeah, I let it go, and I wonder if he remembered to draw his cards here. And now he is going to bamboozle. I should have defended.
Yep.
Using 3PO. On to Mythal. So you just got the one unopposed on Council so far. And now, oh, there's Yoda. You seek Yoda, so I'll go back up to 1.
Yep. Now, if, for example, he attacks with Yoda and plays Ancient Rivals, it'll refresh Ahsoka's set.
Right.
So the nice thing about Ancient Rivals in her set, because it's used when you can pitch it to remove, I believe it's either a Sith or a neutral card, if I remember right.
Yeah, I think it says Sith card or neutral non-fate card.
Right. So it's the benefit obviously is like if they play a Palpatine, you can kick it out of there to help you with the edge battle. But one other key thing is that even though the Sith set, the new Vader has it, the one in the Vader pod is priority 4. Well, this one is a 3. So yours goes off first. In theory, you could use it to get rid of their Ancient Rivals before they could kick a Yoda out, for example, that you'd thrown in your edge battle.
Yep. So he swung with Yoda after Dark Trooper project, focused the Dark Trooper, got 2 damage. He did remember to draw his cards there, and he's going to go in again with Ahsoka's Informant.
Yeah, he's going to have a fistful of cards.
Yeah, and he's remembering 3PO with Asteroid Sanctuary.
Yeah, and he's going to free up Yoda with May the Force. So.
Yeah, I would think so.
I don't think you're going to have much luck attacking next round. He may not get to draw on his turn. He may have to discard down.
Right. Yeah, so Dial will go up to 2 now since he's got balance. He committed the nudge too, I guess just to help keep balance there, just in case he wants to block with Yoda. At least I did get the resource there. So I can play a couple things. Looks like I'm getting ready to discard Join Me. I think I figured that wasn't going to help me the way things looked. I didn't really need Ahsoka's Informant.
No, she doesn't do you much good.
And the nudge wouldn't do me any good either. Although the nudge isn't a character, so it didn't matter. But yeah. So I'm pretty sure I'm looking here, hoping maybe I'd draw an Imperial Fist or a Yularen to try to clear off some damage, since I know Enforced Loyalty's in this deck.
Yeah, you got plenty of damage already for turn 1 there. He's a third of the way to winning almost.
Yeah, he pinged me pretty good that turn. So, and like you said, Yoda sitting there.
There's Vader.
I played Vader. Okay, that's interesting.
He's pretty useful.
Yeah.
While his objective, for example, goes off whenever you play a Sith Fate card, Vader's ability triggers whenever you play a Fate card.
Right.
So it goes off a whole lot more often. And, again, lets you just do 1 damage to pretty much anything out there.
Yeah, it's going to go off unless it gets unless the card gets twisted, basically.
Well, even a twist will set it off, I think.
No, unless if the light side player twists it, then your cards wouldn't resolve.
I think
I may be wrong, but
I think it says it's whenever a fate card is revealed. I might be wrong on.
Oh, it says after a friendly fate card resolves.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. So, all right. So it looks like
I'm thinking of like Ahsoka's objective, the thing where it clears off. That just says reveal.
Right.
So even if you twist away an Ancient Rivals, it's still gonna clear her set.
Right. So I'm probably trying to decide, do I want to attack into his Yoda here, or do I want to just let it go?
Well, he does have no protection. I mean, if you had a Fate card and you attacked and you won Edge, you would kill Yoda.
Yeah.
But the odds of you winning when he's got half his deck in his hand, so I don't know that that's very likely.
Right. And I think as we went here, I think I used counsel and I didn't actually commit anybody because I realized once he played 3PO, he probably had 3 or at least 3, if not 4 Seeds of Decay in his deck. So I didn't want to start getting things hit with Seeds. So I let him do it, or just do a damage, and he did another one to Dark Trooper Project.
Yeah, that's the problem. You really can't afford to commit Vader. He may be tactics forever.
Right. So, looks like... I guess Justin drew up, but maybe he didn't quite have more than 6 cards.
He was pretty close.
Yeah. Now, he's only got 4 resources right now, but him getting that 3PO that first turn really helped because I guess if I maybe could get rid of 3PO potentially if I can start using Vader's reactions, but now it gave him the extra smuggler resource just in case I happen to blow up Asteroid Sanctuary.
Yeah, that's kind of got to be the priority, is to hit Asteroid Sanctuary if you get a chance to attack.
Right.
Just because maybe you can lock out his resource. You only need 1 damage to 3PO, and with Vader on the table, that should be pretty easy.
Right, I just got to get a fake card in there. So.
Yeah, and there's a ton of fake cards in your deck.
All right.
I mean, I know that you got 6 in Piet.
Right.
The 2 of those.
Right, and then there's stuff in Dark Trooper Project has them, and Council's got the twists, and Force Loyalty has this. So he played the Twi'lek Loyalist, and then he just put Ahsoka's lightsabers on Yoda.
Yep.
And Ahsoka's lightsabers, I thought, were pretty good there.
I'm trying to remember what it does. I think it's a black gun and a white tactics.
It's a black gun and white blast, and it gains a black tactics while participating in an engagement against a Sith objective.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty good.
And there's the old pay for the Cloud City operative with 3PO trick and then move the token, so he moves it to Mythal.
Good times.
Yeah. So this is not looking good for me in this game. He's got a swarm with some cheap tactics as usual. I've only got the Dark Trooper and Vader to defend. So,
yeah, you need some shenanigans, and you need to get rid of Yoda.
Yeah.
Now. So now that he played a few things, he's not super high on edge, but every edge battle he wins is going to get him 2 more cards. You just can't let him win edge battles.
Right,
now.
right. So he's going after Council with Yoda. So that means he's going to get that extra black tactics and an extra gun and a white blast. And
right.
I'm probably trying to think what I could do here to take out Yoda and not get killed.
So right now Yoda's got, I think the dial's at 3, right?
It's just at 2.
So, but he does have the 3rd gun with the lightsaber, so he can't one-shot Vader without having a heat or something.
Right.
But he does have a white and a black. Or is the extra tactics he get, is that also black?
Yes, the extra tactics is also black.
Yeah, so he's going to have 2 black tactics and 2 blast and 3 guns when he swings.
All right, well, I'm blocking with the Dark Trooper, so maybe I'm hoping I can win this edge battle.
Well, if you got a heat and you win the edge.
He had supporting fire, and it looked like I had Ancient Rivals.
Yeah.
So I should, well, I was going to say I could win edge, except he can still put a card in and beat me.
No, Ancient Rivals can't target supporting fire, can it?
Right.
Or which goes off first, supporting fire or Ancient Rivals?
Ancient Rivals.
Rivals is a 4.
Yeah,
But you can't use it to pitch supporting fire, can you?
Right. Because it says neutral non-fate card.
Right.
So he's going to win that edge battle. He threw a Ahsoka in there to win it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was something as you just said that, I remember us talking about this, that we went through to make sure. So my Ancient Rivals went off before he had to use supporting fire, so I couldn't discard what he threw in there ultimately.
Right, and it had nothing to target with it.
Yeah, and then he got, not sure what he did. Oh, I played the fake card, so I killed 3PO. That's what I did.
Yeah.
With the fake card with Vader's reaction.
Yeah, now the one good thing is, see, he's got that informant out there, and now Ahsoka's in his discard pile, so he can add 3 to his edge anytime he needs it now.
Right, and so he swung a Dark Trooper project with both the tactics guys. Put another damage on Dark Trooper, and then he just swung with the informant after Admiral's assault. So there's 2 damage on that now after you got the unopposed.
Yeah, now you're at the problem where your guys are not going to refresh.
No, I'm completely locked down here, which is not really what I wanted to see.
Yeah, and he needs a total of 5 damage to win the game at this point.
Yeah, and he didn't even commit anything else. He just left the nudge back from the Force.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, there probably wasn't much worth refreshing. I guess he could have refreshed the Twi'lek or the Cloud City Operative just to put something in the way if he wanted to.
Well, I think yeah.
Ah, there we go. There's your Lauren. I get a couple damage off. I gotta think I'll move him off. Yeah, Dark Trooper project because I want to
Yeah.
I remember thinking there I should have committed Mythal because then he would have been elite and I would have been able to refresh him.
I don't know that I would have moved to May the Force like you did there, because he's already got 2 of his Force cards on the table.
Yeah, it's probably just habit. And then I played
Yeah.
Advisor of the Emperor. I
Yeah, if
might
you
be
could,
thinking I want to swing here to see if I can lock down Yoda with the
yeah,
Advisor.
if I think ultimately you want to try and get Asteroid out just to hopefully screw some of his card draw, some of his not only his card draw for the edge, but his resource, make
Right,
him all Jedi.
right.
So, and Soka's objective is a good target because it's got 1 less health, but yeah, it's just not gonna. It's not as important right now.
Well, it looks like I committed Yularen, the Advisor.
Why'd you commit Mythal?
Probably so if I keep Dark Trooper Project alive, I could refresh him even if he's double focused.
Oh, that's right.
Because now I don't have to worry about him getting hit with seeds. He's already focused,
That's true.
but I don't know if Yularen and the Advisor are going to do me a lot of good. Unless I happen to have if I have a fist, then I might be able to send some stuff back if Yularen fights. But
Yeah, I think I might have attacked, like you said, to shut down Yoda, because now you gotta deal with him again.
yeah,
And I don't know how you're gonna, because you're probably not gonna kill him in one shot.
no, and then he's just got some resources there.
Yeah, because I think he had a fair amount of cards spent again, so he probably
Right.
wasn't in great shape for Edge.
Yeah, I think I didn't block because, or didn't defend because or attack because if he didn't defend, sorry, then I wasn't going to be able to get force back because he still had the nudge out there. So I needed to commit
Okay.
both of them to take balance. At least that's what I'm thinking looking at this now. He just played Ahsoka.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
So, yeah, Ahsoka's pretty good.
More card draw to go along with his 3PO if he had been on there in Asteroid Sanctuary. So I wonder. I think that was sort of the idea of his deck, like potentially get card draw for days.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Ahsoka is it's one of those rare units that, like, besides Luke, it's one of the few that has 2 guns and 2 blasts.
Right, and
So,
now she has a lightsaber.
yeah, now she's got a bit more.
Yep. So I might be. He's going after Council, and I'm trying to think who I want to defend with here. I can't think I'll defend with both. I'm going to defend with Yularen, so maybe I got something here. I could trigger Vader. If I win Edge, I could just kill Yoda.
Well, I
That'd
think
be nice.
worst case scenario, you want him to kill you, Lauren, so you
Right.
can play the other one.
Yeah.
So get some damage out there and maybe ping something with Vader and kill it.
Yeah. So I put a couple in. I'm probably hoping he doesn't have a twist right now.
Yeah.
Oh, he had Ancient Rivals. I had Ancient Rivals and Piet. Oh, and I think we were just talking about that. I think he misplayed that. So did he do that card wrong? Or no?
And Ahsoka Informant. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
supposed to trigger that before you guys revealed the stacks.
Yeah, I guess first time playing the cards, we must have both misread how that worked.
It's the difference between a interrupt versus a reaction, like
Right.
where because you're basically the interrupt happens before you actually resolve the second half of the card. You know the effect of it.
Right,
So
right.
that's why you jump in and you have to do that before completing the rest of the other card. Versus a reaction is just to the entire thing.
Right. So I'm trying to think well, I probably would have wanted to use Vader. I don't know where I pinged with Vader. I'm going to kill the Twi'lek, it looked like I just pointed at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get rid of at least tactics.
So then he ended up winning Edge then because of how
Right.
you guys did it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because if you'd have won that Edge, you could have pinged Ahsoka or Yoda, whoever is in the combat, and then attacked and killed them.
Yeah, so he blew up Council, and then since he had 2 tactics with Yoda, he put one on Vader and one on the Advisor.
Yeah.
So this is looking bleak here. I think he's basically... He's probably going to get within... He's going to blow up Dark Trooper Project, put another one on Vader, thanks to the Cloud City Operative.
Yep.
And surprised he didn't do those attacks separate and hit Admiral's Assault for one, because he didn't really need to send the Cloud City Operative in after Dark Trooper Project. He was going to blow it up with Ahsoka anyway.
Yeah. One damage difference.
Yeah.
Probably mattered too much to him, but...
Oh, he's swinging with the nudge. He's swinging with the nudge to put another damage on Admiral's Assault.
He wouldn't have had to do that if he'd done them separately.
Yeah, and he'd remember to draw his cards, wasn't he, those edge battles there. And I guess he's going to commit Ahsoka. She's elite, right? I think she's elite.
I think
That's
so.
pretty good. Dow go to, what, 4?
Yeah, hey, you're getting closer.
Shit, not quite. I think I'm getting closer to losing. There is no conflict, and another there is no conflict. And I don't think that matters. I don't think they stack, right? They're both limit 1.
Are they limit 1 or once?
They're both limit 1, so they don't stack.
Okay, yeah, so you can only trigger one of them.
Yeah.
So, and that's whenever you play one of your ancient rivals, basically you get to put a focus token on one of his objectives.
I got another Yularen. Send a couple damage back at least. 2 more on the Force be with you. Yeah, I really should have been pinging that stupid asteroid sanctuary. That was dumb.
Yeah. Well, if you'd attacked and even got 1 damage through on it at some point, it would be gone.
I am in big trouble right here, I think.
What does he have to block? Just in Ahsoka?
Yeah. The Ahsoka's pretty good. I mean, she's got the 3 guns right now with the lightsaber, so...
It's the same scenario, though, with Vader on the board. You could attack with Yularen, and if you have 1 fate card in your hand and you can win the edge, because he's got 3 cards...
Yeah, I could kill Ahsoka.
Kill Ahsoka.
Alright, so I'm attacking with Mythal here. Maybe try to Tactics Yoda, see if I can get lucky.
Yeah, you kind of have to, because Yoda's just going to kill you next turn, probably.
I played a Fist. I'm going to use it to blow up May the Force be with you, so Dow got a 5.
Yeah.
And then I can ping something with Vader. I should probably ping the Nudge now, even though... maybe not. I don't know who I ping here with Vader's thing. Tactics Yoda.
You might ping Ahsoka, then, like I said, theoretically you could die to Yularen.
Yeah. Well, I attacked with Mythal, so I only had 1 gun, so...
Right. No, well, he didn't block, though. He let you through, didn't he?
Right.
Yeah, so you can have 2 guns with Yularen.
Yeah. No, I put it on Ahsoka, yep.
Yeah, because now Yularen's a threat to kill Ahsoka.
Yeah.
That's kind of the point.
And I'm going to commit Yularen, so I got balance back. Because I had 4 to 3.
Yeah. Now we'll see.
Can I survive? Probably not.
Yeah, see what is it. Well, he's not gonna have much. He's got Ahsoka and he's got the operative.
Yeah, but if he drew another New Beginning, but if he has like a Bamboozle or a Cloud City Operative, it's just gonna free up Yoda.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah, see, right now he would be, he can theoretically play Falcon now. If he'd have popped the Asteroid Sanctuary instead, he wouldn't be able to do it.
That's true.
So, we'll see if that matters here. He's got 6 resources. So, and he's got 3 guys committed, so by this time, May the Force is irrelevant.
Right. And there's a Cloud City Operative moving from Yoda, the advisor.
And like you said, all it takes is a Bamboozler or a Cloud City Operative. He couldn't have done that if he had popped Asteroid Sanctuary.
Yeah, that's true. I probably should have went after it.
Yeah.
And then, what's he have there? Trust your feelings. I might have just conceded at that point because I realized he had enough guns or wasn't.
Yeah, at this point,
it's
done. All he has to do is attack and lock down Yularen.
Right, yeah.
The others.
Yep, so that was a good game. Justin kind of cleaned my clock there, got some revenge from the tournament, I guess. Well, anyway, so it was kind of fun to see Ahsoka in action there and some of the cards from her set. I didn't quite get as many from Vader's set. I got him out, but didn't get as much use out of him as I would have liked.
Well, you got the join me, but you didn't really have a good target for it.
Yeah. So you got any final thoughts about that game before we wrap it up here, Derek?
I mean, his deck did pretty good. I think a lot of it was lucky. If he didn't have that resource, he wouldn't have had 3PO. He wouldn't have had all his card draw. He wouldn't have had the informants.
Yeah.
Or operatives, I mean. So I think if he hadn't gotten that resource at the start, he would have been in big trouble.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think the way that build at least I think is kind of dangerous.
Yeah, I mean it was definitely risky with 7-4. I mean, I've played some 6-4 decks. That's not quite as dangerous. 7-4 is pushing it a little bit. All right, well, thanks as always for joining me for commentary, Derek. We'll do it again soon.
Anytime.